Well, it's a good evening from wherever you're watching us from. You're just in time for the 9 p.m. wrap live at our Orbit TV studios. I am your captain, Jesse Gitonga. Landing is disengaged. Let's take off. You can join in the You can join in the coverage live through our social media platforms at Orbit TV Kenya, hashtag the 9 p.m. wrap, or you can reach out to me on my social media platform at the Jesse Tosh. Residents of Kilifi are set to benefit from improved access to clean water following the commissioning of a community borehole by the International Police Association Coast Region. The APA Coast Region Community Borehole Project, implemented with the support of donors, partners and community members, is expected to provide a reliable source of clean and safe water to residents while through corporate social responsibility. Speaking during the commissioning, Kilifi County Administration Police Commander Peter Waweru also condemned recent incidents of mob justice linked to rumors of disappearing private parts. He urged residents to remain calm, report suspected criminals to the police, and allow security agencies to handle investigations through the law.
So kitambo tulikuwa tunaona polisi ni wale wenye wanashika tu watu, but hii imetuonyesha polisi ni wale watu wenye wanaangalia maslahi ya watu, kwa sababu mtu mwenye amekupatia maji ni huyo mtu mwenye amekupatia uhai.
Askari binadamu kama wengine, na sote tunashirikiana kwa moja. Ile kitu tunajaribu kupambana zaidi ni uhalifu peke yake, na ukijua polisi ni watu kama wengine, tunasaidiana. Na tunaomba zaidi muangalie, mkijua kwamba ni familia, na mwawape usaidizi kwa kazi ambayo wanafanya. Kazi yenyewe si rahisi, ni ngumu. Naongea kwa sababu nilitoka huko, naelewa ile shida wanapata. Mkiwaelewa na msaidiane nao ili kazi iwe rahisi.
The Principal Secretary for the State Department for Broadcasting over unaccounted rental incomes collected by the State Department, Issa Boke, appeared before the Public Accounts Committee at Bunge Towers in Nairobi to examine the Auditor General's report for the financial year ended 30th June 2023. The committee, chaired by the Butere Member of Parliament Tindi Mwale, put the Principal Secretary to task to account for discrepancies in unaccounted funds as collected as rental income by his department. The Auditor General's report highlighted significant financial irregularities regarding rental revenue realized during the 2023-2022 financial year.
Very explicitly clear. There was no lease signed, number one. That's administrative failure. Number two, the rent that was supposed to be paid before demolition was never collected. So that's the issue of the demolition. That is now an event that doesn't bother us. But what bothers most is that you allowed somebody to an institution to occupy public space without a lease agreement, and you never collected the 1.14 million in terms of rental income.
So even if you were that manager, would you continue paying and there's no lease agreement? That's why Honorable Undo is asking you, how will you go to court and say that we have not been paid 1 million? The court will ask for the documentation and you don't have the agreement. That's the question he's asking. So even the one who was paying, if we went for that person to ask him, why were you paying here? Under what documentation were you paying? That
in fact, as I'm told, the land actually belongs to the State Department for Lands and Housing, okay, but the building belongs to Broadcasting. Historically, how they are building there without having the title, so lands and housing, but the building belongs to the State Department for Broadcasting. Then subsequently, as you'll see, and the chair, you're right, this is actually aligning for all of us. The two officers write to each other. This is out in the county, it's not in Nairobi here, in Kibera, in Kitui. They write to each other a letter saying, we want to lease your office. The other officer grants, there's valuation done by Public Works, rent is 30,000 a month. They kind of looks like we should they cohabit. So they have this letter, they value, but they don't now formalize with a contract. Historically, talking 2024.
The community in Murang'a County has been urged to stop stigmatizing girls who became pregnant at a young age and instead give them the opportunity to continue their education. Teenage pregnancy remains a primary reason why many girls drop out of school and fail to realize their dreams, largely due to lack of support. Through the Chamama Daycare and Krishe initiative managed by the 360 Climate Organization, young mothers are now receiving counseling, vocational training, and safe child care services, enabling them to become self-reliant. Beneficiaries state that these programs have transformed their lives, while local residents are calling on the community to grant these girls a second chance to achieve their dreams.
It is a very impressive initiative because it is an opportunity given to young girls when they get children and they need opportunities. They are able to come to this place with their children. Their children will be taken care of.
My encouragement is that in the Republic and within our reach, that we can be able to together realize that there are girls out there who may need us to come through for them so that they can continue with their studies.
This institute has many courses we are teaching, starting with the compulsory ones: climate change and environmental stewardship, AI, computer skills, entrepreneurship, and all the other vocational skills. Some taking 6 months, some taking 1 year. And now we are sure with this institute launching this initiative, it is going to attract a lot of young mothers, and it's going to empower mothers, not only in this county, but across the country.
Tobacco farmers in Kuria, Migori County are appealing to the national and county government to help them recover millions of shillings, which are allegedly owed by a tobacco company for deliveries made since 2023. And 20 farmers claim they have not been paid by East OBAC Kenya Limited, despite repeated promises from the company's management, led by Kevin Rioba. The farmers say the delayed payments have left many families in financial distress. They add that efforts to seek help from the Migori County Department of Agriculture and the Police Department have yielded no results. The farmers are now urging the national government to intervene and ensure they receive their dues.
Wanga tunazungumza mara mingi kwa media kwamba tusaidiwe na serikali yetu. Hakuna hatua yoyote yenye tunaona. Sasa sisi bado leo hii tumerudia kwamba waweze kutusaidia serikali yetu na viongozi wetu wafuatilie maneno yetu sisi kama wakulima, watusaidie tulipo pesa yetu yenye tunadai. Huyu Mzimbabwe anaitwa Richard. Maana yake alipokuja hapa kwetu kudai kwamba anataka alime kama na sisi wakulima, alisema atakuwa anatulipa malipo yake kila after 3 days atatulipa.
The government has begun distributing relief food to residents of Teso Central who were displaced by floods during the April-long rains, with 900 households said to benefit from the exercise. Teso South MP Mary Emase oversaw the distribution of more than 600 bags of rice and 512 bags of beans to affected residents, including learners in special schools also impacted by the floods. Beneficiaries will also receive soap and sanitary towels, while elderly recipients will be given blankets. Distribution exercise at Akariama's primary school on Monday, Emase described the situation at Odiria following the floods as devastating and thanked the government for the relief assistance, saying it would cushion affected families against hunger. She warned against any diversion of relief food meant for Teso Central residents, noting that those affected in other parts of Teso South constituency would receive their allocations later. She also urged residents to continue supporting the government's development projects, pledging to keep working to improve their welfare. Well, we have arrived at our destination. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I have been your one and only Captain Jesse Gitonga. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Oh, and don't forget, and now